The Overwatch League has just finished its second week of its 6th season, and we've already seen some pretty insane games. Now, similar to my last two videos, I did want to take some time to talk about the top 10 tank players that I am the most excited to watch this season. As with the rest of my top 10s, this list is based off of career up until this point, how good I think they are as a player, and most importantly, my own opinion. Tell me your favorite tank in the comments below. Starting off at number 10, we have Piggy. Now, Piggy was a pretty solid tank for the Outlaws, but it really wasn't until he joined the Guangzhou Charge that he really found his stride. Even though he joined late into last season, he still managed to put up a star level of performance on off-tank heroes, even on main tanks like Winston. God bless the Pigston. At this time, Guangzhou even took down Shanghai. This season, Piggy has only gotten better, and having just beaten the Dynasty and the Spark, Guangzhou look unstoppable. At number 9, I have a bit of a hot take, Gargoyle. On Florida, Gargoyle really wasn't that outstanding. He was solid and consistent, but he did lack the flash of other off-tanks like Junbin. That being said, now that he's on a stronger roster, I can definitely see him putting up a star-level performance that everyone wants to see. I also think that his hero pool will really complement Fearless as well, allowing them to focus on their respective best heroes, aka Fearless can focus on main tanks, Gargoyle can focus on off-tanks. I decided to pick a rookie for number 8, Donghack. While he wasn't that outstanding or flashy on Teammate 15, when he was on Talon, he was one of the few off-tank players that were able to compete with the likes of O2 Blast. Since leaving Contenders, he has joined the Atlanta Reign of all teams, and so far he's put up some honestly pretty great performances, even against teams like the San Francisco Shock and the LA Gladiators. Like Gargoyle, I think his and Hawk's hero pools complement each other pretty well. Speaking of Hawk, he's my next pick, coming in at number 7. I've always really respected Hawk as a player, especially during 2022 where he pretty much solo tanked the entire season, with the exception of 2 games maybe? This season he'll be less stressed to learn main tanks, and he'll be allowed to focus on what he is good at, which, by the way, are a lot of heroes. So far we've seen him perform insanely well on Ramatra, and he's only going to get even better as the season progresses. At number 6, I chose Smurf. Smurf has always been a favorite player of mine since I first watched him back in 2019 while he was on the SF Shock. He was absolutely instrumental to not only both Shock championships, but also to the Seoul Dynasty's Kickoff Clash win last season. He is one of the best solo tanks, coming in only behind Kaluge and Someone, and now that he can focus on main tanks, he'll put up an even better performance this season, as he has Kalios to worry about the off tanks. That being said, I almost don't want to see Smurf subbed out, even in off-tank metas. Oh, and speaking of Kaluge, he's coming in at number 5. Kaluge is one of the most talented tanks the league has ever seen, going from an off-tank main to one of the better Winstons in the league last season. There's literally nothing he can't play, except Wrecking Ball. I'm really excited to watch him not only throughout the season, but during the Overwatch World Cup as well, as I'm sure him and Super will be an elite tank line, and I'm really excited to see just what he's capable of now that he has American Tornado behind him this season. At number 4, we have the best Junker Queen player himself, Junbin. Junbin has historically been one of, if not the best off-tank player in the league, and his Junker Queen play is one of the biggest reasons Dallas Fuel won the Summer Showdown tournament last season. Now, besides his Junker Queen, his other off-tanks like Sigma and Zarya are also top of the line, making him one of the best players in the league, and his Zarya was a big reason why they finished second place during Kickoff Clash last season. Speaking of the Dallas Fuel, at number 3 we have Hanbin's counterpart, Fearless. Fearless is probably the best Winston in the world alongside Smurf, and was absolutely key to his team's Grand Finals victory over the San Francisco Shock last season, having even won Grand Finals MVP. Now, this season, Fearless has joined a super team in the Houston Outlaws, which I never thought I'd be talking about Houston that way, but still, and I wouldn't be surprised if Fearless wins another Role Star this year. Coming in at number 2, I picked another rookie. I picked Junbin. Junbin has joined the SF Shock after coming off of an insane run as part of O2 Blast. He is currently one of the biggest main tank prospects coming out of Contenders, and it's really not hard to see why. Despite playing on 200 ping during the Pro-Am tournament, he still put up a top-level performance against each team he played against, and as the season continues, I really believe he'll get even better as he gains more confidence. Finally, at number 1, we have Someone. This should not come as a surprise to anyone who has watched my previous top 10s. Someone is a favorite of mine, and his tank gameplay is some of the best the league has ever seen. Last season, despite being a main tank player, he was able to play every tank hero at a top level, and now that his team has been upgraded around him, I think that he'll play even better. I also predict that he'll be the best solo tank in league history. Save this video somewhere, and then at the end of the season, when he gets a role star, I can say I told you so. So, there are my picks for the top 10 tanks this coming season. I'm really excited to watch this season, and I honestly think all of them have potential, and I hope they find success. Just a reminder, I do stream variety on this channel almost every day, so come hang out with me. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, feel free to leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.